What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over my squad for King of the Court today in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, first question is, am I playing in King of the Court? We'll see. I always say we'll see, but that's honestly the truth. Like, sometimes I feel like playing, sometimes I don't. I am a game time decision. What I like to do sometimes, not a lot of times, but sometimes, is play the first game, see how it goes. If it goes well, I'll keep playing. If it doesn't go well, I'll tuck the string. But we'll have to see. Probably will play in King of the Court because, to be honest, if I don't win King of the Court with my squad, it's a me problem, right? It's not a 2K problem, it's a me problem. But let's go over it, let's dive into it because my squad should be enough. Now, let's start off with the point guard position. I don't have GOAT LaMelo, but I've got invincible LaMelo with 40 legends. Now, is he as good as GOAT LaMelo? I don't know. I think the cards are nearly identical. 99s across the board, 40 legend badges. I mean, what is there not to like about LaMelo Ball? Card is 6'7". I've gotten used to his release, and again, there's no real hating on LaMelo Ball. He does what I need him to do. And so for me, there are certain cards I need to get better with, and I'll talk to you all about them eventually. But with LaMelo Ball right now, super comfortable. And I will say I'll be live on Twitch streaming it if I do end up playing. But LaMelo Ball, my point guard. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. My starting shooting guard, Larry Legend, Larry Bird. Am I in love with Larry? I don't know. Like, his release is kind of weird. But defensively, he's elite. I got Larry for that exact reason. KD was too expensive. I was like, who is the next best card at that shooting guard position that I can pick up that defensively is going to be a nightmare for my opponent? And that's who I came up with, was this Larry Bird, this Larry Legend. So that's who I did decide to go with. I like the card. I think he's going to be a really, really, really solid card for me today. And hopefully can lead me to a lot of success. As long as he does it defensively, that's primarily what I need him to do. Starting small forward position, I'm plugging in GOAT Dirk. I don't care who you are. Nobody is hating on GOAT Dirk in my presence. I love what this card does provide. I love what this card gets into. I really don't see any flaws in GOAT Dirk whatsoever. Whenever I've used him, he has been so good for me. And I don't know why anybody would ever hate on him. He is 7 feet tall at the small forward position, has patty but a super chick upper. I mean, I'm shooting like 95% from the three-point line. You guys can see 3.3 out of 4.4. The dude does not miss for me. If you're not liking Dirk, I genuinely think it's a you problem. The card is so good. I get defensively, there are better cards in the game than Dirk. I'm not going to sit up here and act like he's perfect. But as far as like an overall card, as far as an overall picture, if you're not liking GOAT Dirk, that is 100% a you problem, not a Dirk problem in this game. Starting power forward position, plugging in Ralph Sampson, Wreck-It Ralph. Now, at this stage, I've literally given Ralph Sampson nearly every badge the card can get, right? Like, he's got, what, at this stage, 37 legends? Like, I can't make him any better. He's 7'4". He's got 99 everything across the board. He's got 37 legend badges at this stage. Like, there's just no flaws in this card whatsoever. If you're not, I get it if y'all don't have Ralph. But if you have Ralph and don't like Ralph, I don't know what to tell you because Wreck-It Ralph is so good. His release is quick. His moving shot is good. Ralph is just so good on this game. GOAT Yao, my starting center. I dare somebody with their Victor Wembanyama Go card to think that they can come out here and beat up against my Yao. It's not ever going to happen, so I hope somebody tries me because my Yao is going to do y'all in the worst way. Heading to my bench unit, we're starting with Invincible D-Book. Now, here's the good part. I did put some legends on him. So now he's got 27 legends. There is no excuse for me to be bad with Devin Booker anymore. I'm not good with Devin Booker the last time I've used the card, but it's a work in progress. Look, the card is 6'6". He's got good badges. He's got a good release. There is legitimately, when I say this, I mean this, no reason for me not to be good with Devin Booker. And so if I'm not good with Devin Booker, I need to look in the mirror. And I'm not trying to sit up here and bash myself, but that's the truth. Like, if I can't be good with Devin Booker, it is a total me problem. The card's got 27 legends. He's got a great release. He's got good movement. The D-Book fade, I don't necessarily love it, but guess what? At the end of the day, it's something I can time, it's something I can green, and it's something I need to green. So if I'm bad with Devin Booker today, it might just be a me problem, and I might need to call it quits. But Devin Booker is my backup point guard today, and hopefully with the new badges, he can lead me to success. My backup shooting guard, this one's gonna surprise some people. I'm plugging in Carmelo Anthony. Look, I've used Melo, I've used Rudy G, I've used 100 overall Larry Bird. I've used all of these cards, and to me right now, as it stands, the card that I like the most is Carmelo Anthony. I do, and I don't even know why it's, I honestly don't know why I do. But he is the card I've had the most success with. And it doesn't make sense because he's only 6'7". It doesn't make sense because, the other cards objectively should be better. But to me, they're not better. And so I am going to run this Carmelo Anthony and not think twice about it, right? 6'7", 99s all across the board. One thing I did do with Carmelo is I applied some badges to him. So now my Melo has those 20 legend badges. He's got the Cam Thomas base on very quick. I love what Melo is providing for me on the floor. And so again, if he proves me wrong today and I end up struggling with him, I'll sub him out. But for now and what I've seen, Melo has a spot on my squad. Backup small forward position, 100 overall bronze, still playing 6'9", 99s across the board. Mine is souped. And that's the one thing about my 100 overall bronze. When I first got him, I was like, do I soup him? Do I make him next level good or do I not? I have made him next level good. And so I'm going to run him until I can't anymore. 22 legends, 18 on Hall of Fame. I've gotten used to his jump shot. And if you look at my squad, a lot of these cards have the Oscar upper. So that's something that I had to really get used to on this game, was the fact that everybody I'm running in endgame is basically going to have that Oscar upper. I've gotten a little more used to it as times went on. It is not necessarily my favorite, but it's something that I can deal with. And for LeBron James, his player build is ridiculously good. My backup power forward position, I am still running Dikembe Mutombo. I know eventually people are going to get tired of seeing me gas, seeing me hype up Dikembe Mutombo. But until Dikembe proves that he can't play, he's going to play. 7'2", great across the board. Mine's got 36 legends. And so another one of these guys, another one of these players that is better than they look because of their badges. It's one of the main reasons that even with this event, guys, I tell you all the time, go get your legend badges. Because at the end of the day, that's a lot of the reason my team is even decent, because I got all of these legends that I can just throw on people, right? So if anybody ends up making the squad, guess what? They're going to get these legend badges to make them slightly better and to go out there and hoop. So Dikembe is just one of those cards that I have souped up a little bit and that can play and compete at the very highest level. Last but certainly not least, the backup center position, Wilt Chamberlain. I eventually, and I gotta be honest with you, I'll be honest, I'll be vulnerable. Vulnerable, that's a hard word to say. Eventually I gotta replace Wilt. I just think height runs the game and he's only 7'1". But for now, Wilt can play. Has Patty, has Pro 2, can move a little bit. I really do like Wilt. He gets good animations. I just wish he ran at the 4, not the 5. And so that's something, like my bench unit is really small. It's really short. And so that's something that is a little bit of a red flag, a little bit of a problem to me. And that is something that we can adjust on the fly. Now, if things get dicey, I'm not going to put them in game, but if things get dicey, I got Pat Ewing. If things get dicey, I got Rudy G. These are guys that are ready to go in case Melo doesn't perform, in case Dikembe has a rough day, those types of things. But as always, I fill my bench with gold cards. I don't know why, it's something I've always done, and it is something I am going to continue to do. That is going to wrap it up for our video today. All of my players got shoes. All of my players are ready to go. Again, I am streaming this down below on Twitch, so make sure to go check it out. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.